Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, indeed, as you've said, this is one of the most important duties of this House. I've heard a senator saying that one person's life is on the line, or one person's career. Mr. Speaker, millions of Kiambu residents' interests are what are on the line. And Mr. Speaker, for this reason, and I wish I could have a copy of the standing orders. Mr. Speaker, for this reason, I want to say from the outset that I oppose this motion. I oppose the setting up of a select committee. And for the following reasons, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first of all, even before going into the standing orders, I want to say that I have full confidence in the leadership of Jubilee in the House, in as much as in many respects I don't agree with the leadership in Jubilee, sometimes even with the leadership in ODM, or NASA. I don't agree with some of the actions. Mr. Speaker, I've said it publicly that I don't agree with our leadership in this House representing governors, for instance. That is my opinion. I might be wrong, but that is what I feel. I feel there's an irreconcilable conflict. But Mr. Speaker, on this specific issue, the names that have been selected
What's your point of order, Senator Cherargei?
Are well in order.
What's your point of order, Senator Cherargei?
I wouldn't want to interrupt my colleague, Senator Sakaja, but I think, of course, I have already done my apology. But, Mr. Speaker, is it in order you have made a ruling on the issue of party formations that are in the House, and you have said if there are any issues to be dealt with parties, they should consult their party leadership. But I can see Senator Sakaja is pursuing a dangerous trajectory by going back to the party formations.
Okay, Senator Sakaja, proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know when Senator Cherargei became a prophet to see where I'm pursuing. From where he's sitting, he can see where I'm going. I think he should know better. Within Jubilee, or even within politics generally, Mr. Speaker, I choose to stay very objective. And that is why I'm saying this matter, even from our side, is not about an issue with who has been put in there. All the members in the list from the Jubilee side are members of Jubilee Party, Mr. Speaker. And as members of Jubilee, it is bad for us to paint some in whichever manner. But Mr. Speaker, I have a fundamental problem with the entire list. In fact, not even with the entire list, with us moving in this manner. And let me explain to members, if they will indulge me for just a short while. Mr. Speaker, currently, the perception issues about, and in fact, Senator Kajwanga said it very well, none other than his own spouse told him that when this matter comes to the Senate, it is coming to die. Because that is where things die. That is the feeling she has, despite her knowing very well what kind of a person of integrity her own spouse is. Mr. Speaker, there is a general feeling that either the outcome could be predetermined or the Senate has not been acting in full support of devolution as it should be. And that is why I mentioned the one matter, which I again choose to be wrong if I am wrong, that it is impossible. Today we're sitting as a court of law. Today we're sitting as a quasi-judicial house. But tomorrow, if the case against my governor is brought, we have 3 lawyers of his in this house. So will they come as his lawyers or will they come as senators? And I held that there is a conflict of interest. But that notwithstanding, because that is not the matter here, if you go to Article 75 of our standing orders, and I'm glad very learned people are listening to me, it says that once you've received a notice of this resolution, Mr. Speaker, 7.2 says the Senate sitting in plenary, or rather 1B says the Senate may, by resolution, appoint a special committee of 11 members. Or number 2, investigate the matter in plenary. If we go the committee way, we will have 11 members who, if you look at 75.3, actually 75.4, if that committee of 11 members, if that committee feels that any of the matters is not substantiated, it dies there. Meaning, on such a matter of great magnitude, where not only is the interest of Kiambu being looked at, but the standing of the Senate, 6 members, because that will be what is a majority of that committee, 6 individual members of this House can stop this process tomorrow, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, if it comes the plenary route, which all of us can sit in fact, the argument that members cannot, I think everyone here has the wherewithal, the stamina, the aptitude to actually concentrate and listen to the issues. It will take 24 county delegations to make a stand on this issue. Mr. Speaker, because of threshold, and that is what I'm basing my argument on, because of threshold and the magnitude of what we're looking at, let this matter of Kiambu be decided by a majority of delegations of counties in this country, being 24 counties, and not 6 senators at committee, because it's only 6 who can make that decision. Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to members. This house is a house of tradition and a house of precedent. In tradition, there's a time you can attend the committee, but only 6 can make that decision. Let every member of the House attend plenary, and 24 county delegations make a decision, not just on Kiambu, but on the perception of devolution and the standing of the Senate when it comes to these matters. Mr. Speaker, I oppose this motion.
Senator Ali Abdullahi.